Now let's talk about first your shoes that just released. Yeezy Boost.
Yeah, I heard y'all don't like those.
No, not
Okay.
y'all. I
No,
said that I actually have a pair of shoes that look like similar to them, and I like them.
That's not a good thing when a girl has shoes that look like men's shoes. But I like the black colorway. The gray colorway, when I first saw them, they looked like a paper mache project. But the black ones look tough.
Yeah, we coming with the black ones real soon.
But that is a big accomplishment for you. You put that out, limited run first, right? Sold out, and now people are buying them online for over $1,500.
$1,500 for them.
Yeah, I didn't want them to be limited. Actually, that's something that the company did. I really want as many people to get them as possible. And I don't want the price to be $350. I don't want to play this like sneaker culture game and all this, so they be reselling them for high prices and stuff. I just want people to just have what I made. Like ain't no limited release of the college dropout. A limited release of graduation. And I think in clothing right now it's a real separatism, like it's $5,000 sweatshirts and all, everybody spending that money to try to show up in the club and act like they, what I'm saying? Like, it's like we need to spend that money on our families and stuff. So my point of what I'm doing in clothing right now is I'm going and taking the talent. Like I just came from the Ralph show and I was talking to Ralph and I was like, man, I need your help, because you know how to make clothes and I think I know what, my generation wants. But it's very difficult, if you don't have that production and that experience like what Ralph has. And it's really difficult to get those price points like the Zara and H&M price points if you don't got the factories, if you don't got the boats and stuff. I talked about this before.
So why is it $350? Like, because it's hard to.
I have no idea. They just priced it that. I think that they just, you know what? I think their logic was they didn't want it to go from the other company and go to Adidas and they'd be like, man, why they drop the price?
Shoes.
Yeah, because sometimes the public won't always understand the transition. Like Steve Jobs always had the iPad in his head, but he couldn't do it coming from a keyboard and a floppy disk to the iPad. You had to walk people into this.
I thought the whole idea with you going to Adidas is you had more control and it was your
over price points and stuff
and you
like
could do everything.
Yeah, I do have a lot more. At least I could do something, But any relationship that starts off, you ain't gonna have all the control,
right?
You know what I'm saying? It's a marriage. Usually, the first year of any situation is the toughest, and then when you guys start to communicate, it could be powerful.